I am Azostium Aranthis, King of Kings. Gaze upon my walk, ye mighty, and despair. Hello and welcome to another Necromundown. It's time for Spire of Primus. Now, Primus means one, and a spire is a big, tall thing.
Yes.
Cut in, we are number one right here. So, finally, the new campaign book has arrived.
Yes.
The last of the Vaults of Temenos. Vaults of Temenos was the second book in the Aranthian Succession. Aranthian, being an Aranthian, which was the race of pre-imperial peoples on Necromunda.
Mm-hmm.
Functionally, he sealed himself in a vault to take his rightful place back as the leader of this thing. I won't do spoilers for what happens, although maybe we might later, because right now on the web store, this book is marked as supplies last.
Yeah, maybe there'll be, we should do a lore video of like
which
all of it.
Is really stupid.
Yeah.
Because Azostium himself is a plastic model with a really nice box.
Oh yeah, the thing's gorgeous.
There's no way they're doing that as like a commemorative, like limited time model, right?
I
That would
hope
be
not.
so dumb because it's a gorgeous model and his rules are, as the kids say, cracked.
Bussin'? Is that
Bustin'. So, what we're gonna do with we're gonna split this into two videos because it's actually a lot. We're gonna do one for the actual final campaign, Spire of Primus campaign, which is a lot to it.
Oh, there's so much.
There's a lot to it. I would say it is the most detailed of the three campaigns.
Four.
Of the four campaigns. Sorry.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I forgot.
This is the fourth book.
Yes, I forgot there was This is definitely, I think, of the fourth.
Yes.
Wait, are you counting Secundus in that?
No.
Okay.
No, there's been three other.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think that campaign's the most detailed. So we're going to do that in the second video.
Yes.
Actually, this video is coming out first, so it won't be there. So.
Yeah.
Reverse that footage. So what we're going to do today is all the new toys.
Yes.
Basically.
We're going to cover all the new stuff that are not specifically the campaign, because a lot of that stuff is included in the campaign. So, like, it doesn't make sense to do it in the opposite order.
All right. So, do you want to start with the man himself?
What better way to start off than Azostium Aranthis himself?
Wait, Aranthis or Aranthius?
Aranthus.
House agent, which is a
house agent.
which is a gross misunderstanding or gross misunderestimation of what this man is. You can even call him that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a man.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Fair. This dude is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
This dude makes Lady Hera look like a
white paper bag.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with his stat line. He is movement 6, weapon skill 2+, ballistic skill 3+.
Oh, so terrible. Oh, yeah. 0 10.
Strength 4, toughness 4, 3 wounds, 2+ initiative, 4 attacks, leadership 5, cool 5, willpower 5, intelligence 6. He has one weapon, which is the bifurcated blade. It is a 2-inch versatile weapon with strength +1, AP -2, 2 damage, melee, power, and sever.
Okay.
Sorry, parry, power, and sever. Parry, power, and sever.
Oh, okay, and melee, obviously.
And melee, yeah, and versatile, which I already said.
And he can't even shoot?
Oh, he didn't even have a gun until later.
Wait.
He has 3 skills built in, which is Combat Master, Crushing Blow, and Unstoppable. So very, very good melee.
Mm-hmm.
He has some more gear, which is my favorite, the Aranthian Beauty plating. Archaic Displacer, and a Caryatid Servitor. He also has 3 weird powers, which is where he gets his gun. Assail, which you do have to make a ballistic skill check for. So the 3 that matters.
And it's not a great skill.
It's not.
We've
it's
talked
like
about it.
moves D3 inches.
Yeah,
if it hits
it's
something,
not great, but
it's fine.
it's there. At least unlike the other Psychers, he can hit with it.
Yeah. Divine Scorch, which is new and is listed on this page over here, which is a template strength 2 blaze weapon with 1 damage.
Okay.
And the last ability he has is Flame Blast, which is it is a continuous spell that gives your melee weapons blaze.
Which just seems excessive.
It does seem excessive.
When you have 4 attacks, strength 5, AP 2, 2 damage.
In Sever, so if you ever roll an injury dice, no, you don't. They're dead.
I mean, there are things that get around that.
There are things that get around.
And Blaze does proc on hit.
It does. That's true.
So even if they like displace or dodge it, which like certain people might do. They can still be set on fire, I guess.
that's
You're not
true.
going to use that one.
You're not going to use it. So he is a house agent, so you do have to plea for his aid. As usual, you pay 100 credits if your roll is a 1 through an 8, so low rep. 200 credits if it's 9 to 15, or 16 plus. He feels like you're fine enough and you don't need him.
Yeah.
This is not the only way to use him. We'll talk about that in the campaign video.
Yes.
Now we get on to his stuff. He has the Archaic Displacer, which is the first thing on this list. It's nuts. I'm going to say that about everything. Every time at the start of each round, you before the roll for priority, the player controlling Aranthus may use his Displacer. You roll as D6. On a 1 or a 2, he moves 6 inches in any direction, finishing at least 6 inches away from enemy models. Spoiler alert, all of these are 6 inches away from enemy models. On a 3 to a 4, he teleports 12 inches. Same thing, more than 6 inches away from enemy models. On a 5, he teleports anywhere on the battlefield more than 6 inches away from enemy models. And on a 6, he does that last one, but he can't use it again for the rest of the battle. So it overheats.
Okay. So that's actually... 6 is bad.
6 is the worst one. But at worst, he teleports just outside of 6 inches and charges and kills the opponent.
Right, because this is before the priority.
Before priority
now,
roll.
It is before priority roll.
Which means the opponent could go.
Or you could lose priority roll and he just is like,
yeah,
gonna wreck it.
Oh, but don't worry. He has some defensive stuff. Before we get to that, he has the Mental Bolstering ability, which is during the battle, once the fighter's gang has failed a bottle check, during any end phase in which this fighter passes a cool test and does not flee, all friendly fighters on the battlefield automatically pass their cool checks and do not flee. So if you bottle, roll for him first. If he passes, everybody passes.
And if you somehow fail on him, you deserve it.
Yep, you deserve it.
I mean, he's got 5, cool, which is very good, but failable.
It's failable. He is an unsanctioned psyker and cannot suffer perishable warp.
Ah!
I know. He has the Aranthian Beauty Plating, which is he can't ever be pinned. And if he has Reflex Enhancer's special rule, which I will go over in a second, and a 4-up field armor save. So a 4-up invuln save.
And he doesn't have a save normally.
No, he doesn't have any other armor.
So you only have the invuln.
So he only has an invuln save. And he has the Reflex Enhancer's ability because of the Beauty Plating. During the ready step of the priority phase, he gets 1 extra ready marker as though you were a, what are they called? The Spires. So he can activate twice per turn. The normal rule, if he would lose 1, he only loses 1, not both. If he wouldn't get 1, he only doesn't get 1, not both. So the whole stat line and can activate twice per turn.
Mm-hmm. For 200 credits a game.
For 200 credits a game.
In worst case scenario.
Or
Or there's a weird way to do it in the
campaign.
Short version is in the campaign you can get one, but it's random who you get between him, Prophet, or Kratos.
Yes.
Man, it's a weird role when Kratos is the worst of those 3.
I know.
And she's not bad.
And lastly for him, he has the Caryatid Servitor, which is his exotic beast. In my opinion, not as good as a regular Caryatid, but he's movement 6, weapon skill 5, no weapons. Strength 2, toughness 2, 1 wound, still a 2-up initiative though.
Yeah,
1 attack, 7 leadership, 7 cool, 8 willpower, 8 intelligence.
Have you ever tried to punch a flying baby? They move fast.
They do move fast, yeah. From experience.
Yeah. You were at the show.
I was at the show. The coolest ability is the Omen of Misfortune.
It's weird that's what it's called. The coolest
ability.
He wrote it there. No.
He names his own abilities. When a Caryatid Servitor is within 3 inches of its master, whenever either this fighter or its master is targeted by a ranged attack, this fighter makes a willpower test before the roll is made. If the willpower test is passed, the weapon is considered to have suffered the out of ammo result after the attack has been resolved. So you shoot one of them and you pass it is an 8-up willpower because this fighter has to take it.
Yes.
But you just auto go out
and
of
it's
ammo.
if you shoot the Caryatid too,
Yep,
not just his master.
Either one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
Template weapons would get around that.
That's true. No targets. Then he has Dire Premonitions. Enemy fighters who end their activation within 3 inches of a Caryatid Servitor must make a nerve test. So you have a chance to flee. He has flight. No duh. He's a Caryatid Servitor. Oh, he's a Caryatid and a Servitor. They both have flight. This one's weird. I don't know why this one exists. It's probably some lore reason you have to tell me later. All other exotic beasts are provoked by its unnatural scent.
I think it's just because it's just weird.
If they begin their activation within charge range of the Curated Servitor, they must pass a willpower test to be able to activate normally. If they fail, they must perform a charge double action with the Curated Servitor as their target. If they are engaged with a Curated Servitor, they cannot perform the retreat basic action. So pets go crazy and have to kill it because it smells weird.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Great way to get rid of that dang thing.
Also, the fact that most pets, when they're too far away, like have to make a nerve test or they break or whatever, so he can like kind of coax them away from their master, or force where the master is going to be. And the last ability is the Aranthian Attuned, which is basically when Aranthis teleports, so does he. That's it. Ends up within an inch of him. That's easy. Holy crap, these guys are really good.
Yeah, so let's talk about using him and fighting him.
Yes.
Using him. So you have to petition for him, which is an Aranthian aligned gang, and you can only be Aranthian aligned in this campaign specifically.
Yes.
I don't even think you can be Aranthian aligned in the last Aranthius book. I think it's
I have the Book of Desolation. I didn't bring the other.
Yeah. This retcons that any gang that is declared for Lady Krato's rebellion can choose to pledge themselves to Azastian.
Basically, you can only get him in this campaign.
Right. One way or another. Or you could use him as the leader of an outcast gang.
And make everybody hate you.
Check with your arbitrator.
Especially one of these, the ones that you have to petition because there's no credits cost on them.
Correct.
So, like, you have no idea what they actually cost. You could just say it's 200, but he's probably worth more than that.
Yeah. I mean, he is absolutely worth more than that. That's one of those things where you definitely check with your arbitrator.
Yeah, 100%.
I think actually, does the Book of the Outcast specify that it has to be something with a credit value?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I remember they said it's most things with a stat line. But
yeah, it's credit value, it's a stat line. So you could use him. And, like we always say, if you're playing super cutthroat Necromunda, have fun.
Yeah.
And this is probably the best way to play an outcast game.
Yeah.
Because you'll never bottle.
You'll never bottle. He can't be pinned. He activates twice. He's
And so what does he do? He teleports around the battlefield, and he teleports into charge range, and he kills things.
Yep.
And you functionally can't stop him from doing that.
Correct. The only thing you can do is he teleports, and then you go first.
And so if you have ways to make sure you go first,
he's very Terminator-esque of I'm gonna get you.
Right. So let's talk about other ways to fight him. What did you do? So shooting or fighting him doesn't really make any difference.
No, not really. Other than the out of ammo thing for the
right, and that is actually the big thing is that Curated, if you shoot him or the Curated, unless you manage to kill the Curated first.
Yeah.
Blast weapons, as always, are your friend.
Template weapons also friendly.
Template weapons.
This guy needs to be set on fire.
Yes.
He's not immune to fire.
Nope.
And it gets around the targeting thing. And with any luck, he will run around the battlefield, never doing anything again.
And it is worth noting that the out of ammo thing doesn't happen until after you get the shot off.
Yeah, so you get at least
you get like one shot. Yep. But you don't want if you don't target him with something that's scarce.
Oh god,
because you're not going to get anything that back unless you get your shot.
Yeah.
But he has a 4-up invulnerable.
He does.
There are very few things in the game that do bypass invulnerable. Lady Hera's one of them.
Ooh, how flavorful!
I believe that her doesn't hurt. Yeah, her phase sword. I believe phase sword's actually.
Was she in Desolation?
Her upgraded version is in Desolation.
Oh, that's what I was. Because it has so they have the same weapon, don't they?
I believe so. Let's check. Real quick.
Yeah, she is in here.
So yeah, phase weapons, which are available in other ways. I believe the Noct Ghoul can also get one.
I think, funnily enough, it's almost entirely Delok.
Yes. So Lady Hera or Delok, that's probably the best way to deal with him.
Yeah.
Is to run up and phase weapon him.
Oh wow, you don't have a save?
Yeah. I mean, because at the end of the day, he's toughness 4 with 3 wounds, which is a lot. But for something that's packing melee punch.
Yeah.
Now, he does have parry.
He does have parry. Again, can mess you up in melee. We've talked about before that parry is better against things with low weapon skill. So if you put Lady Hera, aka 2 weapon skill, into him, probably going to be fine.
Right. But of course, Lady Hera you can only get through petitions and stuff like that. She's probably capable of going toe to toe, which is very flavorful.
Delok has definitely the best chance because I'm pretty sure the octopus also has phase.
The big issue there, of course, is surviving his charge.
Yeah.
Then again, what you might do is so do remember that he has to be 6 inches away for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of try and bubble wrap your people.
True. Put the chaff up on the outside and the good guys in the middle.
Right.
He is, I don't want to say kiteable. He can go where he wants, but he's kind of he picks his target.
Yes.
Which is never good for you if you're facing against him.
Correct. Yeah. If you're a gang that, like, ironically, you're playing Outcast or something, you're a gang with one important person, he's gonna murder that one important.
Yeah,
thing.
he's gonna teleport and murder him.
Unless you go first or have a way to make sure that happens or something.
Yeah, I mean, bubble wrap him with scum.
Yep.
Can't get close to him if you bubble wrap him with scum.
Yep. Which is remember, you can buy Hive Scum.
Yeah.
So and your opponent, I believe, has to petition Aranthius when the game has started.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah.
So the way petitioning works is you can't surprise your opponent with Aranthius, basically, because you can petition him before the game starts in the ready battle.
It is the pre-battle sequence.
So
yes.
Basically at the same time that your opponent is petitioning Aranthius, if they succeed either through this or the other campaign thing, you can try and petition Lady Hera.
Yeah, true.
Maybe you'll succeed. If their rep is just a lot lower than yours, well, maybe that's a balancing mechanic.
True.
But if your rep is a lot higher than theirs and they succeed in petitioning Aranthius, it's like, okay, maybe you have more credits, and then Hive Scum.
Yep.
I have deployed the Hive Scum army.
Throw bodies at the Golden God until it stops moving, or you do.
I believe that was the plot of 300.
Yes.
And yeah, that will work. He is tough. He's very tough.
He's very tough.
Tough as 4.
He
3
hits like a
wounds,
truck.
4.
He teleports.
Yep. The teleporting is the big one.
Yeah.
Template weapons he hates. Ironically, who's going to be one of the best gangs to fight him besides Delock? Enforcers.
Really?
Got your 6.
Oh,
Threat response.
Yeah. Threat response.
He appears. He charges. No, he doesn't.
He's strength 4. You can put him in some handcuffs.
He's got 2 activations. How would you like some photon flash grenades that aren't actually targeting him?
It's true.
Template shotgun weapons.
Yep.
Yeah. Now he can't be pinned.
He can't be pinned. So yeah, it's.
But the concussion carbine doesn't give a.
Yeah, that's why the templates. That's why flamers, I think, are probably going to be the one way unless you have phase weapons.
Now remember, grav weapons specifically say they ignore the whole can't be pinned thing.
That's true.
So screw your beauty armor. Enjoy a black hole. Yeah, that's real pretty. And unlike the Chaos Spawn, this isn't a gray area because the Chaos Spawn, the problem is he can't get back up.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's ways to fight him.
There are.
Don't be super afraid of him. But that being said, yeah, he's going to hit like a truck. And if you're playing Outcasts, consider the following.
Also, he's one of the only plastic house agents that you can get.
Might be the only plastic.
He might be the only plastic one. But anyway.
Yeah.
He's sick. Model's sick. Rules are sick. Be aware. He's terrifying. The
new Spire Hunter champion.
Yes. This is basically the non-character version of the new Hera.
Yeah.
So it's in the suit, but with a different.
So this is the Sthenian Spire Hunter champion, available to Spire hunting party gangs.
Yes.
So only the hunting party, not the
actual Spires.
No, the hunting party is the
you're right. Not
the Spire.
Oh my god,
it's
literally right here.
Yeah.
So kind of incursion.
Yeah. That's not an incursion gang.
Which is good because this thing's crazy.
Yeah. Basically, there's no model for this. You're just supposed to use Lady Hera and then modify it.
Which I think is dumb.
Yes.
They want you to buy a Forge World model and
we'll get one later.
Cut his hands off.
I mean, yeah. But you can also just use any hunter. So 255 credits.
Pricey.
Champion. Very pricey, but kind of in line for Spires. Movement 6, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, unplayable. Strength and toughness 3, 2 wounds, 2 up initiative, 2 attacks, 7 leadership, 5 cool, 6 willpower, 6 intelligence. Special rules, subject to the reflex enhancers, master the hunt, kill count, inspire hunting, big rig glitches rules, all that stuff that's in the normal Spire rules. Yep. Skills, you get 1 for skill from their primary skill set, blah, 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 which is agility, and combat and savant. So we talked about in our tier list video, agility is a really good skill.
Agility is crazy good.
Savant is kind of honestly, I think savant is kind of wasted on a Spire.
Yeah, I think so.
And combat's okay for defensiveness. We didn't love combat.
Yeah, it's fine. There's some good stuff.
But agility is good.
Agility is crazy good.
So you get a Sthenian. I hate that word. Sthenian hunting rig. Medusian projectors and 2 Sthenian claws. All that's included. Spire Hunter can select any of the weapons from their list, which is just their worker options, which is not very much.
This list.
May only be given additional weapons and war gear during downtime.
Yep, just like all the other ones.
Yep. So you can give 2 weapons from the following list. So we'll talk about the claws in a second. You can also have a bolt pistol, plasma pistol, power hammer, power sword. So you can have 2 of those.
Mhm.
Any 2 of those. 2 of the same, 2 of different ones. You may also be equipped with those are your weapons. Your war gear is bio booster, photo goggles, photo
Always
lumen,
good.
respirator, and a carried prime.
Ooh.
Which is the one that's kind of
Yeah.
the super carried.
It comes with the Horus
Yes.
body.
Yeah. So what's the actual stuff? Like, what does it do?
Mhm.
The first off, the Sthenian Claw is strength 3, which is weird to dictate the strength.
Yeah, it's a melee weapon with dictated strength.
Which is very odd because
Yeah.
if you increase her strength, his or her strength, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, that is weird.
AP 1 damage, melee, power pack, pulverize. So the claws are a power pack
Power pack
weapon.
is just extra weapons.
That's what makes this unique.
Yep.
And that's what makes, and like if you see the art, and they even say it here, the whole point is that they have the claws so they can kind of do other things.
Yeah, yeah.
The
They
problem
have
is those aren't very good.
extra arms. Yeah, but they're just extra attacks.
Yeah, sure, but they're not very good.
No.
So of course, power bolt pistol, plasma pistol. You know our thoughts on those.
Yep.
The plasma pistol is only 5 credits more and is way better.
Yes.
End of story. Power hammer and power sword. Power sword, of course, is a lovely weapon that we all know and love. Strength +1, -2 AP, 1 damage, but parry and power. The power hammer, on the other hand, is strength +1, 1 AP, 2 damage, and doesn't have parry.
Yeah.
So the power hammer, it's weird because the power hammer is actually slightly cheaper than the power sword. Power sword has better AP, but 2 damage is really important.
They really put a price on extra damage. So.
Right. Well, that's why it's weirder that the power hammer is cheaper.
Yeah, that's true. I would.
And by the way, it is worth noting the power hammer is not the thunder hammer. It is not two-handed.
Correct.
You can have double hammers.
Despite what it shows in the art of them two-handing a weapon.
Well,
two-handing a hammer.
you can carry a single-handed weapon with 2 hands.
Sure.
And you know what a bio booster, the photo lumen, and all that stuff does.
Yeah.
So it's not exciting.
It's not terribly exciting. I like the melee weapon options of you can like customize the hands, especially with the pistols and stuff like that. Where all the other ones are like you get this weapon or this weapon, suck it otherwise.
Yeah.
This one I like a little better. But...
Oh, we forgot the Medusian projectors.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The Medusian projector is a special weapon, so it is not a pistol.
Okay.
Short range 4, long range 12, -1 at long range.
So 4.
It is a flash weapon. Does no damage. So it's a photon flash grenade with 4 to 12-inch range.
Okay. I could see it.
The problem is that it's not a power pack weapon or anything like that. So firing it,
Yeah, you don't get your pistol.
right? And flash is good.
So basically, I could see that.
You know
if
what it is?
you
It's-
just didn't take pistols and you took 2 melee weapons.
Correct. But here's the thing: she's only strength 3.
Yeah.
So like weapon skill 2 is good.
Yeah.
And
the power hammer's +2 strength.
+1.
+1
Strength +1 for both of those. So you're hitting at 4 strength. You know, again, the Spires are kind of mook murderers,
Yeah.
and this one's no different.
And keep in mind, they activate twice.
Yeah,
They
lots of rules there.
Don't take extra damage, and then blah 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 blah. Yeah,
you
there's
can
tons of
also buff them, which I guess we should talk about how they can be buffed. So the Medusian projectors, tier 1 augmentation, you can increase the ammo characteristic 2 up instead of 4 up.
stuff. Okay.
Tier 2 is increase the long range to 16 inches, but
But it doesn't increase short range?
nope. But tier 3 is you gain cursed.
Oh my god.
Really burying the lead there.
Yeah, they want you to buff the crap out
The
of
thing
it.
is
to get
that
the
it's
good thing.
like a flash weapon that composed of ancient technology. They emit petrifying beams of light that paralyze every cell in a target's body. That's why it's a Medusian. Get it, Medusa? The light is concentrated through a series of lenses and shot as a beam of chilling energy. So, like, this thing kind of sucks until you get the tier 3 augmentation.
And then it's nuts.
And then it becomes, but it doesn't auto hit.
doesn't auto hit.
And you do only have
I mean, it's a 3 ballistic skill?
yes,
So already good.
pretty good.
Even
yeah,
at -1, like
yeah.
a 50-50 to turn your opponent's activation off.
Now, and
here.
here's why the Sthenian Claw is so bad.
Yeah.
Because tier 1 augmentation, strength 4. Tier 2 augmentation, increase damage to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tier 3 augmentation, increase AP to 2.
Okay.
So a strength 3 AP 1 damage power pack weapon.
Bad.
Meh. I mean, not even bad. It's free attack.
It's a free attack.
It's free real estate. But strength 4 AP 2 damage power pack weapon is
Crazy.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm looking at Lady Hera, and she has strength 4 AP 1 2 damage on hers. So she's upgraded it twice, but not third time yet.
No, she does she have the Medusian projector?
No.
No, she doesn't. The hunting rig itself only gives you a 5 up armor save.
Oh.
And a 6 up field armor save.
Okay.
The lore behind them is that they're the OG ones, so it's actually like older than everything else, and actually maybe not as good in a lot of ways. Tier 1 augment is increased armor save to 4 up, and Tier 2 augment is a 5 up armor, field armor.
Okay.
So 4 up, 5 up. It's really not. That's really is not bad at all. It's actually pretty darn good in Necromunda specifically. Overall, I don't see this filling a specific niche.
Yeah, the only thing I like about it is the pistols, honestly. Is that weird to say?
Like, I mean, yeah, giving this person a plasma pistol and a power hammer makes them a pretty good melee threat against a lot of things. Yeah. You charge in, you fire once with your plasma pistol, which is good. Mm-hmm. And then you whack them with your power hammer, which is also pretty good.
And you'll dual wielding.
And later in the campaign, you can smack them with the those really buffed up claws, and then you have a cursed projector.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is free.
It's true. It's free.
So, like,
it's already on there.
Have flash.
Yeah.
It's
literally, so the only thing that you're losing is your pistol shot in order to, again, turn off an entire opponent's activation, which is crazy.
Potentially good. Yeah. Potentially very good. Probably good on Aranthius, rather than shooting him.
Yeah. You only get one of his activations, though.
Don't care. That's still one activation he doesn't have.
That's true.
And then your Enforcer buddy hits him with another one. All right, so that's the Spire Hunter. Again, not super excited about that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why they were just like, take a character model and make it a non-character.
Right.
But whatever.
Next one is the Hangers-On.
Yes. Interestingly enough, I didn't even know this was in this book.
I forgot.
Indentured Psychers is a new hanger-on that is available to any gang. It's 70 credits, movement 5, weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, strength 3, toughness 3, 1 wound, 4 up, initiative 1 attack, 8 leadership, 8 cool, 5 willpower, and 6 intelligence.
Now it is a psyker, so exactly one of those stats matters.
Yep, and it's the one that's alive. Mm-hmm. So it has the ability Dead Weird, which is when this fighter is recruited, they select 2 weird powers from the table opposite. I don't know why it's called Dead Weird, but okay. It has an archetype, which can be either a sanctioned psyker or an unsanctioned psyker, which is the rules that we've always had.
Sanctioned gets a reroll 1.
Yep, sanctioned gets to reroll a willpower test once per game. Unsanctioned is
just bad.
Enemy gang gets D3 times 10 credits.
Yeah, unsanctioned has no benefit.
Yeah, the problem is if you're an outlaw, you have to pick unsanctioned.
Yes. I mean, you can't be a sanctioned outlaw. I mean, I'm a criminal, but in this way, I'm legal.
Yeah, I have a license to be a criminal. It has part of the crew, so unlike other hangers-on, it is always ready to fight. Always taking a fight, which is bad that this is a hanger-on and not a...
Because just like the hangers-on for the psychers for enforcers, they can't level up. They
can't level up. If they ever take an injury, they leave.
If they take a injury that results in any kind of debuff,
it changes their stat
line.
Right. They have a stub gun and a fighting knife.
So what psychic powers does it have access to? Because that's what we actually care about.
Yes. So it has telekinesis, assail, which is the one we just talked about earlier with Aranthius.
And let's remind ourselves what it does.
So you take a ranged attack action using your ballistic skill 5 up that you can't increase ever, in order to deal a strength 3 AP nothing 1 damage hit, and they become pinned.
Somebody at Games Workshop got screwed by a person claiming to be a telekinetic, and they're taking it out on everybody in Necromunda.
They move D3 inches in any direction, and if they hit an enemy model, they...
The only thing you needed to say there was you take a ballistic skill check, and we can just stop talking.
5 up.
You're never going to take that.
No.
You should never take... Why would you put that as an option?
So I like it if his ballistic skill wasn't a 5.
But it's not, you can't.
It's not a 5.
Aranthius, there is use for that. You could yeet people off of ledges.
That's true.
Or into walls. Yeah. You can do the force push thing of like smacking someone into a wall. You know, Yoda in Revenge of the Sith, where he just like takes those 2 red guys and just goes whack and just smack it against something and fall over. Or Aranthius makes sense. Mm-hmm. This guy, no.
Yep. You want to hear the next one that is equally as good?
No.
Pyromancy Flame Blast, continuous effect. All of your weapons gain fire. So his fighting knife
with a 5 up, or a stub gun,
or a stub gun
with a 5 up,
gains blaze. Oh no, it's melee or versatile.
His fighting knife.
His fighting knife gains place. All right, now on to some potentially good ones. Chronomancy, freeze time, double action.
There you go.
All fighters, friend or foe, within 12 inches of this fighter may only perform a single action when activated for the remainder of the round. Crowd control.
Get screwed, Ozymandias.
Exactly. Only one. Next is Weapon Jinx, which I know you're a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
Choose an enemy fighter within 18 inches of this fighter. No line of sight required.
Nope.
The enemy fighter must immediately make an ammo test for one of their weapons chosen by the fighter's controlling player. By this fighter's controlling player, sorry. So, man, that's a nice plasma gun you have there.
Roll a 5.
Roll a 5. Oh, man, I love that bolter. Roll a 6. Actually useful. Unfortunately, his powers are... Oh, no, you do select 2.
Yes.
I thought they were random.
They were not, no.
I was like, you have a chance for him to be awful. Anyway, next up is Terrify. Choose a single enemy fighter that is both within 18 inches and line of sight of this fighter. That fighter is immediately take a nerve test with a -3 modifier or become broken. Crowd control. Very good.
Mm-hmm. That's actually good for
Screw you,
some.
Aranthian. Anyway.
Well, Aranthian had really good cool.
With a -3 modifier, though.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't...
So it would be an 8.
Even Aranthian has to roll an 8. Imagine being Aranthian and running for the hills because someone...
Because the Psyker went,
boo!
And lastly, we have Biomancy Quickening. It is a continuous effect. While the weird power is maintained, improve the fighter's movement skill by 3 and weapon skill and ballistic skill and initiative by 1.
Doesn't help.
He goes to a 4.
Wow, hive scum territory. Now, how much does he cost?
70 credits.
And who is he available to?
Everybody.
That is what I like about this.
Yep, it is a Psyker available to anyone.
And this is not unique to the Aranthian campaign.
Nope.
This is not unique to this book. I mean, well, this is unique to this book. Hope you get this book.
Yeah.
Really hope they fixed it. Ugh.
I hope that's a mistake.
I mean, I guess you could just watch our video and write it down.
Yeah.
Thanks, Games Workshop.
Don't look at the overtop camera. We don't have it on.
No, we're not, because we don't need to get hammered by Games Workshop for their schemes. Anyway, I like that finally everyone can just buy a Psyker.
I don't like that 3 out of his 6 weird powers are useless.
No, but you get to pick 2 of them.
You do get to pick 2 of them. I could see, maybe, taking the Quickening to increase your weapon skill, ballistic skill, and assail for +1 to hit.
No, just don't.
You have to cast both, upkeep one, and cast the other one.
Or
just, crowd control.
Yeah, just run around with Weapon Jinx and Terrify and make people's lives really difficult. That's what your job as a Psyker is.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad.
They're also 0-3. You can have up to 3 of them.
That is actually really funny. Imagine somebody running around with 3 Terrify Weapon Jinx Psykers. You just don't get a gun.
Now, to be fair, 2 of the 3 spells that are actually useful are both double actions.
Yes.
So it's Weapon Jinx and a double action. That's basically all you get. Anyway, I like it to an extent.
I like that you can pick a sanctioned version.
Yeah, it's true. Reroll thing is nice.
All right, my turn.
Up next is the new Hive Watcher.
Hive Watcher. So with a new, really cool model, actually. Yeah. Hive Watcher is 30 credits. Movement 4, which is weird because he's not inherently a squat.
Why is he movement 4?
Weapon skill, ballistic skill 5, strength and toughness 3, 1 wound, 4 up initiative, 1 attack, 8, 7, 7, 6.
You can tell he's not a squat because he only has toughness 3.
Right, exactly. Special rules. He's got the Hive Watcher can be hired by an outlaw gang, which point they become an outlaw. Okay.
Well, I love that it's available to any gang, but only outlaw gang.
Well, it's not. Oh wait, no, because a Hive Watcher may be hired by an outlaw gang.
At which point they automatically become an outlaw themselves. I'm not even sure that makes sense.
What?
They can only be hired by outlaws, and then they become outlaws. But they're already outlaws.
So anyway, what he actually does is, while a gang has a Hive Watcher on their gang roster, enemy fighters using the infiltrate skill or arriving on the battlefield via reinforcements must be set up at least 9 inches away from this gang's fighters as opposed to the usual 6.
3 extra inches of...
Unfortunately, that very distinctly does not affect Ozymandias.
It does not. Only for infiltrate.
Azastium, whatever.
How much does he cost?
30 credits.
It's pretty cheap.
There is no reason for this guy to be outlaw only, so I don't think that means he can only be outlaw. Otherwise, because it wouldn't say any gang.
And yeah, it wouldn't say any gang.
It's just saying that he can be hired by an outlaw gang, at which point he becomes an outlaw. Like, no crap. Like, that's how that works. I don't know what that means. Dome Runner, we've already talked about. Rogue Dock, you don't know what that is.
Yep.
Dome Runner's
The
not...
Rogue Dock did get a new thing where it's basically just that. Oh, this is an outlaw Rogue Dock. Rogue Docks normally aren't available to outlaws.
They're not?
Yeah. Remember in the Gene Stealer Cult video, we were like, buy a Rogue Dock, and someone in the comments was like, Gene Stealers can't have Rogue Docks, they're outlaws.
Huh. So all of this is in here.
Well, this guy's new. The High Watcher's
Yeah, but the same reason with the Dome Runner.
Yeah, the Dome Runner. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, what I was going to say is that the doctor can have a med skull now, and they couldn't before.
Yes.
Med skulls are fine.
Yeah. So the new alliance here is the Palanite Justicar Courts. You can ally with these guys basically as an alliance. It has to be a law-abiding gang. Worth noting that they will only, in the Succession campaign, they will only ally with gangs who are aligned with the Imperial House.
Ooh.
They do not side with Lysastium. And forces, of course, have a strong alliance.
Yeah.
During the post-battle sequence, if the enemy's gang leader was taken out of action, you get 2d6 times 10 credits.
Okay.
In the pre-battle sequence, the gang may add a Palanite Justicar delegation, blah, 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 all the usual rules. If the gang is playing against an Aranthian Lion gang, then the Palanite Justicar delegation must be included.
Ooh.
They're out for blood. Drawbacks. During the post-battle sequence, at the start of the wrap-up set, if the allied gang lost the battle and included the delegation, they must make an intelligence test for their leader. If the test has failed, then a random fighter from the allied gang goes into recovery as the Justicars question them for informing on local recidivists.
You guys lost that fight? You, come here.
Yeah. Why?
Crack knuckles.
Yeah. And if you break the alliance, you automatically become an outlaw gang.
Yeah.
Immediately. Now, the Justicar delegation itself. Unfortunately, we have gone back to these guys not having credit values, which we did for a while. And then they added more, and then they stopped doing that.
So they put out an FAQ for the old ones and said, here is what they are all worth. And then none of the ones since then they've done that for.
NVM LOL.
Yeah.
You have a magistrate, executioner, and bailiff. 3 bailiffs. Sorry. Magistrate's your leader. Executioner's your heavy, basically. Your champion, and your bailiffs are, well, your 3 dudes. The magistrate only has 4-inch movement. Presumably they can't walk too quickly while being that fancy. 3s and 3s for weapons and ballistics. 3s and 3s for strength and toughness. 2 wounds, 4 up initiative, 1 attack. 7, 7, 6, 7. So 6 willpower and 7s and everything else. Your executioner is mostly the same, except only has 1 wound, 4 up ballistic skill, and 1 less willpower. And the bailiff has 4 up weapon skill, 5 up ballistic skill.
Oh, the bailiff was supposed to be better at this.
Strength and toughness 3, 1 wound. Initiative 3, 8 leadership, 7, 7, 8. But does get 5-inch movement.
Okay.
So, off the top of it, not super scary.
Not very scary.
These guys are losing fights to enforcers. I mean, to be fair, here's the reason why is that their job, the Palanite Justicar delegation, is to hunt down nobles.
Yeah.
Which means they're only used to dealing with squishy nobles. They're not used to dealing with actual gangs,
God,
I guess.
I hope that's the actual reason.
If the executioner takes an enemy fighter out of action with a coup de grace, then any bailiffs within 3 inches of the executioner may immediately perform a shoot action without removing their ready marker, even if they're not ready.
Woo! Okay. Well, that does matter what weapon they have.
So, I'm sorry, but your Justicar has to kill someone with a coup de grace, and your bailiffs have to be within 3 inches
of
the executioner
in order to make a shoot action.
And then everybody gets to open fire into the crowd.
That sounds, you know what? I've seen the Hunger Games. That sounds about right.
A band apart, they take care of themselves. No one can ever go out of action. If they go out of action, they only are rolled out cold. Yeah. Here to help. They're not counted during Choose Crew. This is why it's a problem, because they don't have credits. So balancing these guys is a nightmare. Thanks, Games Workshop. I hate it. Other special rules. The Magistrate gets Justicar Court Hierarchy, 12-inch pass school. Only for the delegation. Group Activation 2.
Sure.
Execution has same thing except 6 inches, and Group Activation 1. Bailiff special rules. If the Magistrate is hit by a ranged attack, and the controlling player may choose to transfer the hit and all of its effects onto a bailiff within 2 inches of the Palanite Magistrate.
Bodyguard.
Yeah. It's called Bodyguard.
It's called Bodyguard.
Indentured Fighters. If both the Magistrate and Executioner are removed from play for any reason, Any bailiffs will automatically behave as if the crew they were part of has failed a bottle check. Because they don't actually want to be there. The magistrate gets a bolt pistol and a gavel.
A gavel?
Uh-huh.
We officially have a gavel in the game as a melee weapon?
Yes. Justice.
I love that.
Mesh armor, armored undersuit, manacles, and a slaved sensor skull. We'll get to.
Sensor skull, yeah.
The executioner gets an executioner's axe, and a stub gun. Mesh armor, undersuit, manacles.
Okay,
So these guys are rocking
good
4
armor.
up saves. Yeah. Bailiff gets either a shock pistol and heavy club,
Okay.
or a shotgun with solid and scatter,
Okay.
or
Okay,
a
more.
Fulman pattern man catcher.
Okay, that's the thing with the little.
That's the name of our only fans. All bailiffs are equipped with flak armor and armored undersuit,
Okay.
manacles, and photon flash grenades. Magistrate has crushing blow, and nerves of steel. Executioner has fearsome and unstoppable, and bailiffs all have disarm.
That's crazy.
So, what?
These guys are so weird. I love that the bailiffs get to shoot, and they either have a shotgun or a shock pistol.
The shock pistol is short range 4 inches, long range 8 inches, +1 at short range, strength P, AP 1 damage, 5 up ammo check with shock sidearm and incapacitate.
That's new.
Yes, incapacitate is new.
Yes, good job, Mitchell.
No. When a fighter is hit by a weapon with this trait, they must pass an initiative test. If the test is failed, they gain incapacitated condition. Thanks. While a fighter is subject to the incapacitated condition, they are unable to voluntarily move and suffer a -1 modifier to all hit rolls for shooting and close combat. In the end of an activation, the fighter subject to the incapacitated condition may make a strength check. If it's passed, they lose incapacitated. Otherwise, they retain it.
So it's like an alternative to the Magnicals.
Kind of, not nearly as...
Not nearly as crazy.
But the fact you can't voluntarily move is
you
pretty...
can't move at all. Is...
Like, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You guys know what a shotgun does, so we won't go over that one.
Now what's the man catcher? Oh, that.
Yes, the man catcher, which we have seen before.
Yes.
We've seen man catchers. It's a long range 2-inch versatile. User strength, so strength 3 on this case. AP 1 damage. Melee, shock, versatile, and incapacitate. So not bad. Oh, the gavel, right? The gavel.
Oh, I gotta know.
User strength, AP 1, 2 damage, concussion, melee, and power.
Oh my god!
It's a Warhammer gavel,
It's
baby.
a power.
It's a
hammer.
power gavel. Yeah, it's just a power hammer, basically, with user strength.
Yeah.
Oh, and the executioner's axe, 2-inch versatile, strength +2, AP 3, 2 damage,
Holy crap!
melee, unwieldy,
Okay.
and sever.
Okay.
So the executioner's
That
actually...
kind of makes up for his stat line.
Yeah, but he's only... I mean, so that strength +2 means he's rocking 5 strength, 3 AP, 2 damage with sever is not bad.
1 attack.
But he's only got 1 attack.
Why does he have 1
Hitting
attack?
on a 3.
He should have 2 attacks. He's a melee guy.
I
I know you get +1 on the charge. I don't care. I mean, it's a really good weapon.
It's a really
It's a
good,
crazy
weapon,
good weapon.
but it's not... I do not think that is worth siding with. You know why you would side with them?
Mm-hmm.
The 2d6 times 10 credits.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they look cool.
I mean, they do also look cool, but I am not impressed, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. There are other gangs I would rather side with.
Right, there are other alliances I would rather have.
Yeah, I agree.
Any day of the week. So that's it from what's the new toys as far as outside of the campaign. The campaign is so much that we'll cover it next time.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. Overall, Azantium himself, obviously very good.
Crazy strong.
Unless you're playing this campaign or planning to use him outside as a outcast leader or in whatever narrative scenario you like, you don't need him for this book for that.
Yep.
It does have the new psychers for everyone, which is good.
Which is cool.
I
feel like that could have been a free thing online, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what really annoys me is like, is this book going to go away very quickly? If that is the case, that really sucks.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, if it does go away, like it currently says online that it will, the only thing that you're missing other than the campaign and the stuff for this campaign would be the new delegation, the new alliance, the new hangers on.
Yep. which is just the existing ones but with slightly tweaks, and then one
And then,
watcher
yeah, the
that
new
you
one.
probably won't really take.
Yeah. Is that it? I
Yeah.
think that's it. So it's not the end of the world, but it is unfortunate.
Most of this book is the meat is the campaign,
Yes,
which
the
has
meat
been
is the
true of all the
True, it's-
Aranthian books.
It's the Aranthian Succession campaign.
Yep.
Like it's the book for the thing.
Yep.
I'm actually a little upset that there's stuff that's not in the thing in the whatever.
Well, that's because they want to make you buy it even if you're
I
not playing
know,
the Aranthian Succession, and they got us. So
got us.
we can. All right. So closing thoughts, any?
So for the stuff in the book, I like the outside stuff. Again, not a real fan of the alliances in general, and that one doesn't seem terribly strong. I like the Psyker. I like the fact that I can take a Psyker in any gang.
Yes, that is the one thing I really like from this, and the one thing I really hope
Yeah.
makes its way out of this book.
Yep, I agree. Give us more.
All right. Well, that's it from us for this one. Stay tuned next time for our review of the campaign side of things, which is much more in depth. And let us know below what you think. If we missed anything, if you want to talk to us in person, check out our Discord linked below, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye.